So, today we're going to talk about comparing objects with the dot equals method. I want to first, though, remind you we use equal sign, double equals, or exclamation point equals to compare primitive variable types. That's ints, double, Boolean are the ones we're using.
Long.
Yeah, we don't need to know longs for the AP test, but yeah, that's another one. There's a bunch of other ones. There's char, C-H-A-R, but we're not really going to use those. We can even do this. Check this out. System.out.println A equal B. What will that print, assuming A and B are integers that are the same?
True.
Yeah, it would print true or false. So it's kind of handy if you have int A equals 5, int B equals 6, and then you run this code. You'll get, it would print false in this case because they're not the same. I'll go back. I just wanted to run it so we could see it. Yeah, there we go. So, so you can do those double equals or the not equals in an if statement, or you can even put them in a print statement like this. Like it's easier to do a print statement like this than to say if A equal B, print true, else print false. Like you just do it all in one line. It's kind of nice. Sometimes that's handy. When comparing non-primitive variables like strings or soon other objects, we have to use dot equals. Exclamation point.
I just love that.
I'm going to also make this bold and 36 point. Have I got your attention? When comparing non-primitive variables, for example, strings, or soon other objects that we'll write ourselves, like we did some in Unit 2. We had like book objects, or we had that frog object. If you're going to compare things that are not primitive, you have to use dot equals. If you don't, it's going to be really unpredictable and frustrating. So that's the main point for today. I'll show you an example. So we'll go back here. So if I say string A equals new string tiger and string B equals A, what do you think will happen? Will we get true or false? I think true. Yeah. All right. And if we say new string tiger, this is just a different way of making strings, but we should get true for this also, right? Yeah. Let's print out. Let's see what happens if we do this. So you'd think A equals B because they're the same, but
You're wrong.
you're wrong. What it is with strings, the variable actually is pointing to a location in memory, and this A equal B is saying, are we talking about the exact same spot in memory? And we're not, so that returns false, and it'll always with strings. You'll get what you want if you do dot equals. So let's just drive that point home. let's see, if we do, wow. If we wanted to check if they were the same, we say if A dot equals B, system dot out dot println, they are the same. We'll run this. We should get that. They're the same. Remember, you don't have to say this is a Boolean expression, A dot equals B. You're going to get a Boolean value out of that. So you don't have to say, you can say equal true, but you don't have to. So I want to encourage you to try not to. It's just a little simpler. If you're like, hey, I know I'm working with a Boolean. If you say equal true, it's going to work because that's what it is. But Boolean variables, by their very nature, are either true or false. So it's simpler, cleaner code if you just say A dot equals B in the if statement. And if you wanted it to not be the same, you just put a not symbol in front instead of saying equal false. So now I'm testing if they're different, and I don't get a printout there because they are the same. But I'll do one as tigers, and then we'll get they are different. All right, so the lesson, we've talked about it before, but I'm just underscoring the fact that if you're comparing strings, please use dot equals. Otherwise, it's not going to actually, your program won't work. It'll let you do equal, but you're going to be like, why is this not working? And so that'll be on the test this week. I'm going to give you guys a test on Friday. Because this was the last thing in this unit.